Hello, making a serious video. Just let everyone know that my heart goes out and prayers go out to the people in Texas. It's a terrible thing whenever you hear about. What's even more sad is you don't hear of people going into schools in other countries and doing stuff like this. Pretty much just America. You know, if America would have kept God in it, instead of slowly picking at it, taking away morals in general, we wouldn't be like this. But America has let the morals go. Right now, I already know, without watching the news, I know what certain people are going to be hollering. Get rid of the guns. That's not going to fix it. Because look at how many people has guns. And if the government tries to go in and take the guns, there's going to be a civil war. Taking the guns won't help. And even if they do manage to take the guns from all of the citizens, the bad guys get their guns regardless. And what are we going to do when they got guns and they come into your home and you can't protect your own family? But I mean, taking away guns ain't going to help. It's not. If everybody just wake up, smell the roses that don't want to realize it, just morals in general is what's going to help this country. And whenever we had God in this country, we had morals. I mean, even some of the people in history you can look at that say they was Christians wasn't really truly Christians because of how they lived their life. But they all had morals. If you just read the Bible, it teaches you how to respect people, to love one another. I mean, what kind of psycho goes in on kids? A psycho that's possessed by demons, which is possessed by Satan. I mean, the followers of Satan's. I mean, it's as simple as that. I can tell you exactly how you can fix the problem where ain't nobody going to go into these schools and shoot them up. Here in South Carolina, these schools, they got a thing, you go up to it, you push a button, it buzzes, and they let you in. Well, how about this? Every school have that. Have yourself a metal detector and an armed officer. Whenever you push the button, you don't just buzz them in. This place apparently didn't have that, because why would you buzz somebody in that has a rifle? I mean, really, you can see they got a gun. If they've got a trench coat, they're hiding it. Here, simple. When they push the button, tell them to step back, open the trench coat to prove they ain't got any guns. Simple. And have an armed officer go to the door to let them in. Simple. If you got two armed officers and they can't go into the school until they're walking through the metal detector to make sure that they ain't got anything, they searched. You know, city schools, you don't hear of this because they have to go through some kind of security. You only hear about this in the smaller places. Upgrade the security like that, where you can only get in one way, with a button pushed from the inside. Simple. I mean, really, it's not that complicated because schools are doing it. I know high school and middle school is. I don't know about the elementary. I'm assuming they are too. Simple. Just up the security you don't have to up the security by increasing cops and stuff like that. I mean, they're shorthanded as it is. I mean, it's a simple solution. They go up there, they can't open the door. Do not open the door for them to go in. until you know for a fact they don't have anything on them as far as a gun. It just blows my mind. We've had incidences more than once, more than twice, for what, about 3-4 times in the last 15 years? It just blows my mind. That's how simple it is. You go up there, you push the button, and may I help you? Oh, I'm here for pick up such and such. You can see if they're armed or not. If you got at least 2 armed cops that's at the office that could rotate out, take turns about. I mean, from my understanding, pretty much schools has at least 1 or more cops in it now, including the elementary school, because I know I see cops at the elementary school park, so that tells me that they're there. I mean, you got cameras, you can see if somebody's approaching with a gun. Just make it where they can't get in as easy. Unless there's something that I'm missing. I'm assuming he just walked up, opened the door, walked in, went to the classroom, done his deed. I mean, it is sad. It is very sad. Getting rid of guns ain't going to fix the problem. You got to go back to the good book that the Lord gave us. I mean, you're either going to listen to God or you're going to listen to Satan. Right now, this country's listening to Satan overall. That's why it's going down the tubes more and more. That's just my thought about it. Keeping the people in prayers that's in Texas. Just pray that the Lord can come into this country and help. I mean, that's all I can do. But the more that we take God out, the more that we try to change what the Lord has taught us, the morals, to fit our standards, the worse it's going to get. I mean, simple. Israelites tried to change it. They failed. They went kaput. They came back. So on and so forth. If you just read the Old Testament, that is history. I mean, technically, that's the Israelites' history. That's the Jewish history. That's history. You look at history books over there, you get the same thing. So, I mean, people just say, well, the Bible's wrote by man. Well, maybe it was wrote by man, yes. But God led them to. But there's too much history that is not Bible that matches up with the Bible. Newsflash. Old Testament and even the New Testament. There's a lot of facts that line up with history and Bible. And whenever nations and stuff got better, guess what? They started trusting in the Lord and quit listening to the devil so much. I mean, I think it's Arizona. They took out the 10 Commandments and put the big Baal, the satanic god. 10 Commandments is morals. They're basic rules. From what I understand, what they do in the satanic churches is not quite moral. I don't know. I've never been in one. But I know one thing. I ain't gonna be sacrificing no animal for a little bitty big goat-faced dude. I mean, I'm not. I worship the Lord. The sacrifice has been done for me. I ain't gotta kill nothing and burn nothing. And I sure as heck ain't gonna take one of a dead person and do all this and that. I mean, I watched Faces of Death years ago. They went into a satanic ritual thing. It's drinking a dead person's blood. That's sick. Why would you want to drink blood? I mean, come on. It just blows my mind how Satan is deceiving everything. I mean, I love everybody, but the direction we're going is not good, and we're going to continue to fall. I mean, pray for, like, again, the people in Texas. Pray that the Lord will come in and help them out, because, I mean, they need peace, and there ain't really much you can say or do to give them peace, because some maniac was listening to Satan and went in and killed their kid. A kid. You tell me if a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5-year-old is going to go in and shoot up people? They can. I mean, a lot of them knows how to shoot. I mean, but it always seems to be some disturbed teenager or young adult that is doing this stuff. What are they listening to? What are they dealing with? Why would they go through this? There's always some kind of signs that people is not paying attention. But Satan blinds people. If you want to see the light, turn your life to God, pray to God. I mean, that's my thought. So have yourself a blessed day, and signing off.